Hey everybody, welcome back. We spawned in here with a lot of progress done on the mounds as previously mentioned, but I had to video record the first pillagers in a long time. So they must be liking what we're doing, restoring the land. The chickens help me just like in real life and in Legends of Might and Magic. And we just beat these fuckers with a shovel. When you see a pillager, what do? You hit it with a shovel. Hit it with a shovel. That's an old Sly Foxhound Minecraft reference. And then I teabagged his fucking corpse. I teabagged his soul, really. But welcome back. I'm Nate, and I'm saying, it's Punkin Replays here with episode 20 of Nate's Minecraft Arbys World 2026. But look at this, dude. The trees have grown. The plants are all there. There's the big like thing underground has that opening through it, and we are in the middle of building one of the mounds. I was trying to think of a cool name for like the mounds as like a series, not like a video series, but there's always a chicken in one of these. Is what I was saying before. So I'll build it, and when it gets 2 or 3 high, 1 or 2 chickens, or a chicken and a cow, or 2 chickens and a cow, or a fucking horse even just come up on the mound, and they're like, "Hey, I want to be famous." I fucking love that video. That shit's so funny. Hey, I want to be famous. Sorry. Oh my god. I lit a incense by Ripple Plus Home by Seth Rogen. Not sponsored, but I love those little cones. They really do. They burn 10 minutes each. There's 48 in the thing, so it's 480 minutes of incense burning. If, don't put it by a window or direct, like, a fan blowing. Otherwise, it's going to just, like, red hot ignite it like Chris Chersony sucking down a cigarette when we'd pass it back and forth back in the day. Don't smoke. I quit in 2018, October. And I only smoke weed now since 2021 because I couldn't sleep and I couldn't eat. And then it did divulge into more of just like, well, I guess I'll just smoke to relax, and then I smoke more often than that now, but hey, I live life pretty healthy for the most part, and I've been getting a little better, I haven't been able to read much the last week or so because of just my brain and the cold and sick, so I'm trying to get more productive in these means, because I'm like, fuck, I actually want to record again, I actually want to edit again, I want to voice over again, and, I want to do all these things again and be social and everything, so I haven't been able to, like, lock up in my room and focus on reading, But I've got a lot of books, and I'm trying to, rework my brain into doing that. But I love building these. It's been really fun, and the dirt is all sourced from us tearing down the mountains in the first place back in 2020, February-ish, I want to say. Anywhere from January to February, where I'm like, okay, guys, off camera, I removed this mountain. Here's the dirt from it. All those chests on the bottom left of the wall are dirt. I needed to... Sure, could I switch to the shovel after each row and do each corner or whatever? Yeah, but that's why the episode's kind of long, is me doing that. But I thought it was fun, and it gives me a chance to talk about random stuff and to show other little things too that I notice or don't notice or whatever, didn't notice. The glowberries off of the Halo Bridge are pretty cool to see how they're growing more and more on the side that we are rendered in a lot, but on the other side they aren't. At some point I was going to go to the other side of there and build. That'll be on the next episode. We'll add to the list. So fix the hay house, and then go on the other side where it TPs to at the end of the Halo Bridge and build some magnificent mana, if you will. There was another thing on the list too from episodes 18 and 19. It was to check the fish tank was one, but we did that. I might remember it. Well, and then when I watch it back, I'll be like, okay. Because right after I record this one, I'm going to try to stitch those together, and then I watch it back, and I'm like, shit, I'm supposed to add that footage in there. I was supposed to add that photo in there. But just whenever I'm going to look for when I talk about the sheep for sure to throw that screenshot up there. So you would have seen that already. Me finding the natural, well, OG, not natural, red sheep for the Arbys like logo dyeing process. We probably have more than we need already with the stack and a half or 2 that we have now. But, oh, damn it. I was recording this while Chris and I were on Discord last night. Tim and DJ's cousin Ed got on Fallout for a little bit, and then Ed got off, and then Tim and I took a smoke break at our respective houses, etc., obviously, and then we got back in, and then Chris got on VC. He didn't play Fallout, but he got on VC and was bullshitting with us, and then Tim got off, and then Chris and I just were on Discord for a little bit, so I was kind of recording this into a little after, it was like 12:20ish when I started this file. But yeah, it's just fun. And then I do use more torches, but like I did before, I kind of just go to where I see it starting to get darker, go a little bit further and place another one, so we're not doing 400 torches every like 8 feet. When I get to the top, I go for more of a natural look too, where I just do some spots are 1 tall, and then the spots where it's too wide, it just gets up higher a block or 2. Got me thinking about Chicken Little. Fuck. I hate falling off of that shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh shit, dude. But look at that. I'm just so happy, man. This is so cool. Like, I know it's a silly little whatever, but it's still real to me, damn it. Oh no, the creeper battle. There's a creeper battle about to ensue, everybody. Get ready. He's coming. There's no way to avoid it. I just wanted to build, but I can't avoid it. I can't accept it anymore. And there's the chickens. Take this moment in. That one climbing. Oh my god, he's so cute. We need more lights, but I wanted him to blow up in here so we didn't blow up the ground. No. And there's one hiding behind that same mound over there. Okay. And the one hiding behind the mound, we saw him. I saw him in here. I like the way it was. I was going to screenshot it at the time, but I did not. I did not. But we go over here, and I'm so sorry you had to see that. That was me shaking my head. It didn't have to be that way. He blew up too quick. I don't know why, but oh well. Rest in peace. And then we fill in the area with some more lights. And then I'm like, oh. Blew up a fuck ton, dude. I'm like, damn. You couldn't just stay in the house. Had to go outside. You know, it's like, damn. Rest in peace, you know. I'm putting an upside down ashtray that's a Sesh Bones collectible one over top of the incense cone so that it billows up out of the sides. But if you just leave it, it'll just like out of it at once, like a spore mushroom. And then you're like, set the fucking smoke detector off right now. Oh, it might. They might. It's okay. That's what they're there for. At least I knew it worked when that happened, actually, because I use wires and shit. And I know everything is pretty safe, but dear God, at least knowing that shit's on. So you can don't pour water on a grease fire or an electric fire. That's a song I'm working on. It's pretty crazy. Look at this, dude. And then the grass just really quickly, honestly, starts going up the side. And we've got this sandy area here, and the last torch I had filled that in. I'm like, perfect. We'll just eat, walk past this turtle fella, and then freaking go eep, you know. Got a triple EPC to bed. From Azus. Look at that. And then I'm trying to say, quit sniffing me. Quit sniffing me. Quit sniffing on my bed. As he like aggressively fucking inhales my bed. Alright, and then we jump cut to somewhere. Oh, we're running over to Arbysville. I don't remember what I'm checking here to be age. Probably just sheep stuff. Okay. Yep. Shears, wheat. There we go. I don't know if the OG one has already been put in here or not at the time, but you guys saw him maybe in the previous episode. If I throw it up in this one too, then sure, but you'll have seen it one of the 2 times. I'm unsure yet because I did not edit the last voiceover stuff. I recorded them, took a few minutes off recording, and then came right back here, so. I wish it just showed like a stationary heart above them instead of the multiple hearts if you turned particles down to minimal or decrease instead of it not showing at all. Like they should show like a PNG, not a, just like a cutout of it in one place, real small. And same with like the enchanting stuff and what do you call it? The swing damage when you're jumping and falling, and you get the little twinkles. Yep, the day of recording this was yesterday, 1/19/2026. And then I said technically 1:20 because it was literally just past midnight, but you know how that go. These guys were literally, I couldn't get out. They were all pushing me so hard. I know I could have switched, but I'm like, let me the fuck out. And I clicked to where everybody else that wanted one got one. And then we get the fuck out. It was almost starting to make me feel like, but it was good. And then one adult grew back. There you go. Give me that. And then we shift click. Yeah. Look at that. 2 stacks nearly perfectly, dude. That's all free money. From all it took was two iron. Everything else was given to us. We got flowers. We got wheat. We got sheep. That's just given to us by the grace of the heavens above. And I put dirt blocks at the end of both of the trails so that then we can have anything that gets stuck in the minecart can just infinitely bounce back and forth. I decided I wanted to add some mountain-ish stuff over here just so that we can have some more stuff. So you can kind of see my little start process. It depends on where I do it and what's next to it and what size I need it to be, how I do the outline. But I just kind of go for diagonals, semi-diagonals, and a few straight lines. And then do just one inside for each one. It's kind of how I've always done it, but I just do it a little bit better and a little more natural, both in how I place it and just like natural, not like perfectly, squiggly. I was gonna make the door there where the glowstone was, but I decided to make it on this side because it's perfectly in the middle. And I'm like, there's a 1 block right there, and we can make the door. Fill that in, make the door, so no one can sneak up on me if I'm in here right now. So I'm like, let's actually make that in, and just freaking leave it like that. Like the little paths like that look cool. This is how I've done almost all these. I'll build out one like that, pull out, delete that after I place the one above it, and then that's the basic structure for starting the house mound and just the build. Okay, there we go. It's done. We can do the second tier now. And yeah, just fun. I did a lot of rebuilding like that on the server 2024 and just in general and over the years, but then doing it on here has been really fun. I know it's not perfect or anything, and this is literally almost just for me, but if other people like this and gives them ideas or just as fun to watch, then it's been fun for me making it. It's like, I don't know, I know there's other more important shit in the world or that I could be doing, or you could be watching, or you could be creating too. And if you are creating while watching this, cool. You could just put like, while listening to Punkinnonstop's Minecraft Arbys series as like a credit in the bottom at the end of it. That'd be fine. That'd be cool. Don't forget the double N in the middle. People do that. It'd still technically be Punkinnonstop, but it'd be almost like Punkinnonstop there, phonetically. Alright, we get to... I try to stay on the top and do it because I like building on top of it and just like shift building around, but I keep fucking falling off. I don't usually, but I think it's just the way I'm building. I'm just being more haphazardly and going, okay, until something like that happens. I'm like, nope. Still a little too picky for me sometimes myself on this, but that's okay. Better to be picky than picked on. What noise am I hearing? I don't know what the fuck that was. Just randomly sounded like a cat. This was my nose, I guess? Sinuses? Weird. Nope. Yeah. Got about 10 minutes left on this episode here. But yeah, we just fill this one in, and then I just light them up, and then we go do some other stuff. I think I can't remember if I make 1 or 2 more mounds on the other side, but I just wanted to do one over here because I did that little one where the secret area up and out from underneath the ocean is to come up. And oh, I'm hearing clapping from the Ludwig sporting event on the stream against the wall in front of me, and it sounded like a cat lapping up water, extremely loud. Jeez. Okay, at least I figured it out. But yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, Bowser vids. If you somehow see this, I backed the Onyx the Fortuitous movie, and they didn't listen to my email about changing my screen credit from my real name that's lame as fuck, like basic white guy shit, to Punkinnonstop. But no one responded to it, and it didn't change. So it made me sad. It's like, oh cool, there's two of my name in there. Which one's Nate? Is it that white guy or the other white guy? But then Punkinnonstop, it's like, oh, that's him. Because I know DJ got like Gimmick or something in there as his. Because like, dude, you got to back it for like this, like $5 or $10. You can get your name in it. So he did it and got his in there. But nope, the Fuck Nate initiative is worldwide. So, but not sexually. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Yeah, we out here playing Minecraft instead of doing that. By choice? Question mark. True. Kinda. I don't know. I mean, if it was there, I would. But I mean, like, Minecraft's here, so I am. You get me? Life is about what you are presented and how you deal with it. You know. Oh man, I want to eat some soup, dude. I really just want soup. Loaded potato soup. Baked potato soup. Shit, good. See, I switched to the shovel for like 3 blocks and then put it away. We be torching. We be flossing. You can do the flossing dance. You can do it in France. You can do it with a glance. You can do it with a scance. That's a sconce. Sorry. Whatever happened to the backpack kid? Is he in like progressive commercials or something now? I wanted to do this a little bit differently than usual, so once I got to that height, I'm like, what if we make this like a cool little water basin at the top where you go up and it's flat, but then it goes down? So, I was thinking of injection molding, so it made me think of this, and I'm like, yeah, it kind of looks like a cool, like, plastiform mold. That would be sick, man. I'm like, what is this? How do I build right there? We'll do it from the other side, and then it'll fill in. And it did. And it did. I found them and added them. They added me back. Eat shit. We're building in Minecraft. Building in Minecraft. Bill Clinton. Building in Minecraft. Building in Minecraft. Blowjob from Trump. Sorry, I went with a Sabbath type riff there for that. Because it's funny. You guys think those are AI or not? Write in the comments below. No, not blow. Below. Below. Low 12. The band. Unrelated. Just wanted to say that. We're filling it in. Look at, see, so we can still walk underneath it and shit. But motherfucking towel and shit. You guys say towel? No, Tolly. Go home. Stan, can you get the towel out of here, Stan? Howdy. Howdy how. I'm a towel. I think we should just do like electric blue, like light blue ice. They're not ice. Glass there instead, since it's, you know, I'm gonna melt. Put them around the edges up here, because then water. I think this will be cool. Once we see like a horse or something swimming up here, it'll be a horse. It's gonna be a fucking horse swimming there. You know. So I switched it to creative here, so then I can just spam the water and it'll fill in correctly. And And then after that, we got 6 minutes left on the video. Shout out to Urban Rescue Ranch. I like when it just fills in like that. I'm like, ah, cool. The new water mechanic actually worked. How epic. Close that. Mute that. Awesome. Gotta finish this episode. So, yep. Here I'm like, well, roof chicken. I think I fly the course of it to see if I... Oh, there they are. And there they are. He's right there. There he goes. That's funny. Oh, drink your water. Yeah, see up here I built this up. I built 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that we could see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I did a lot of cool stuff. To me, the last few days, I built, I think, 9 or 10. That one looks like an eye. And then you can go in all of them. That one has a little secret path that you'll go through by the end of this video. Did you hear me sniff my fingers from touching the incense cone? It smells nice. It is pleasant. The first set he designed after his trip to France recently, I think it said. And then I got a new set in. I'm not sure if it's by Seth Rogen or not on that one, but I like it. The double pink, green, and orange set is from him, from Ripple Home Plus. They do like nicotine tobacco-free vapes, I think, but I didn't know that. I haven't used them, so I can't attest for them or not, but smoke if you are of legal age, but I wouldn't think you should smoke at all. Only if you're of legal smoking age in your state or country, wherever. But even then, like I said, I did it for years, and I did it heavily for years. Cigarettes and vape. And then just cold turkey quit because I got really sick from just something, October 2018, and then I was in bed for like 2 days, and I just was sweating, and I sweat all the nicotine out, and then I just literally never looked back. I'm like, oh, well, cool. I was so sick with a fever and just sweating and throwing up and pissing and shitting and everything else. I'm like, oh. And then, like, because I tried to have a cigarette, like, that night, and I had such a bad sore throat that I'm like, I cannot do this. And then also, we are in creative placing torches, but who cares? I'm just doing it because I'm like, well, I don't want all this shit to spawn and be stupid. I hate them. So that's why I initially had all the torches, but I just didn't want it all there while we were figuring it all out, because then you got to remove them all the time, and it's annoying. So going through one time and removing them, it's made it a lot easier to relight up the other stuff that I build now, and I'm glad for that. Look at the chicken. Yeah, after this, I'm definitely gonna go eat some of some food somewhere IRL. And you guys should too. Have a snack, have some water, get some electrolytes too somehow. Gatorade or vitamin water, body armor, you know, the good stuff. Sometimes it depends on me which one I want. Sometimes Gatorade's good, sometimes body armor's good, sometimes vitamin water's good. Oh, there he was, the iron golem that is like literally nearly Statue of Liberty. He's right there. He's nearly fully patinaed. Does that mean he's going to die out there? We should save him. We'll save him next time. That's what we're going to do. Check him out. Oh, see, there's another one. So they like it out there. They can just get out there. They just go out there. I don't know how to make them have an actual function. Oh, yeah, the door is there because it was in my inventory, and then it clicked, so I left it. This was me fucking with that, but I missed it, so I'm like, Place a couple torches so nothing spawns right by the house. I'm like, how about this? Because if you're running, you're going to be able to full sprint a lot easier than in creative and just fucking flying. So we get to eat in and then run, jump, and then I know it works from the other way, but jump, sweet. Like, all this just looks cool. Like, I know it's a bunch of simple mounds, but it just looks so much better than flat world. I did like that project of leveling it all out back then, but that was kind of because I didn't know what to do. I had just left the seasonal photo editing job early, a couple months before, because we finished all the work early. So instead of 2 weeks before Christmas, November 1st, we got let go from that seasonal job. And then I was getting 4 hours a week at Goodwill because I switched from part-time to that job. So from November through frickin' January, February, I was getting 4 hours. And then that was about when COVID started. And my boss was like, yo, do you want to, like, not work here anymore since you're not getting hours? And then it's just, you can figure this and that out. And I'm like, yes, cool. And then but when that started, like the next week, COVID stuff started ramping up. So I didn't get to get a job again until like March of 2021 when I worked for the township with my cousin Steven of STE_VA Moonfall. The STE_VA one is on Twitch, and then Moonfall is on YouTube. But yeah, we worked there at that job. And I'm saying, nah, we ain't gonna freaking travel through those yet. I gotta figure out a better pathway. But thank you guys for watching. Check out anything I mentioned, and be good to yourself, be good to your family and your friends. Get off your phone, drink some water, chill out, don't be so angry, have fun.
Yo, dude, are we there?
Arby's.
Is there actually an X
Op
on the
until you
ground?
yop 'em.
Rip X, by the way.
Rolling
Just
on
wanted you guys to
episode
know
20,
that.
Arby's audio, moving mic.
Yo, where
1:26
the fuck?
p.m. on 1/20/2026. 3,
It's
2,
on the ground,
1,
right?
go.